Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakak Wadash. We see the one of the apostles and lots of great ones in our world. And so that Jesus, they came out to the pushing the wooden on truth and sincerity day in and day out. Say Shalom. So, I'll just jump straight into the scriptures. This is Isaiah 30, verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, that take covering, that they cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin. So yes, so we want to be better children, and want to be better children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives want to you, right? Because you're not taking our counsel of the Lord, you're not taking our counsel, that reproof, that correction, you're not doing that, right? But you know what? You're all going to look for that, as the scripture say, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. So you're going to look for that covering, that the roof over your head, just separate in a different form, the roof over your head, but the roof over your head, it make up with lies, right? It's a different spirit, and what that spirit make up of is lies. So you'll cover yourself with sin, so you all can add sin onto sin, right? To make it seem like what you all are doing is good. It said, woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin. And that is what these Jews when they did, they added sin unto sin, right? And they always, as I say, they take cover, because when they ask them what they're doing, if it's okay, they have a backup faith, my pastor doing that, you know, or this one doing that. So they're taking a covering of the Lord, and that covering they're taking will soon lead to will ultimately lead to their destruction, right? So going down, let's see. This is Isaiah 30 verse 8, right? It says, now go write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children, that will not hear the law of the Lord, right? And like Israel today, they don't want to hear the law, right? They don't want to hear the law, so that is why they adding sin unto sin, because sin is the transgression of the law. So if they add sin unto sin, that means they don't want to hear the law of the Lord, right? It's in verse 10. It says, which say to the seers, say not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits, right? And yeah, that is what Jake want to hear today. That is what the Israelites want to hear today. Lies, deceits, smooth things, things like sow a seed, right? That the kind of things they want to hear. They want to hear nothing truthful, because if you tell them something and the truth, it basically cuts the spread, because you know what, it telling them something to stop the ways, to stop the wickedness there, and they don't want to hear that. So what they really want is a prophet to prophesy unto them lies, to comfort the spirit, because the script, as the saying goes, a lie is a comforter, a fool, right? And that way it is. That most of these jigsaw today is fools, because they believe in these lies, and they find the comfort in these lies, right? So it's Isaiah 30 verse 10 is, which say to the seers, see not, unto the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits, right? It say, and like, this will show you what Jake really into. They just highly into wickedness, and when we also in the streets, they don't want to hear these words we speak, because it's not what they want to hear. It's not they don't want to hear the truth. They only want to hear lies, things to comfort the spirit. That way, going back to verse 1, it said they add sin unto sin, and that is what they want. They don't want the correction. They just want things to make them add sin unto sin. So that is where they go and find a covering of a different spirit. That way they go to Jesus Christus. That way they go to Serapis. That way they go to Egyptology. That way they go to these things, because it comforting, and it is a covering for the sin, to let them continue in the wickedness, right? So yeah, so as just a quick video on what Jake really want to hear today. They don't want to hear nothing. They don't hear nothing from the scriptures. It's a lot. They don't hear nothing truthful. They don't hear nothing right. They don't hear these things. So that is why they go on to prophets. They go on to teachers. They go on to different gods so they could continue in the sin and continue into the wickedness. Right? So I can find a quick scripture here. Same Isaiah, just a quick search. Same Isaiah, right? Isaiah 5 verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Right? So yeah, so woe unto them. It's same with the Isaiah 30 say, Isaiah 30 say, Isaiah 30 verse 1. Right? They say, woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin. So woe unto them, right? Woe unto them. So going back to Isaiah 50, Isaiah 5 verse 20, it say, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. So that just to show you how Jake switched up. Jake, that just to show you what Jake like. They rather the good. I said Salak. They rather the evil than the good. So they calling the evil things good, right? And they calling the good things evil. So when you also them speaking these words to them, that is evil, because that is what they do. They put the good for evil and the evil for good, right? It's a one to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, right? It's that put darkness for light. Like these jakes, they put everything dark, and they put everything dark for light. They just show you the wickedness that they're in, right? And light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. That way these Israelites is so caught up in this, in killing and the guns and all these things, because they're paying the bitter for sweet and the sweet for bitter. But these scriptures and all these things are paying it for bitterness. The truth, the things that are actually good for them, they're paying it for what? Bitter, right? So that just to show you how jigs twist up, and the only way they're going and be right is when they die. When it was when these the scripture say 2/3 are to burn, that are perish, right? Um, go to one last precept before I go. There's John 3 verse 19. It say here. Let's see, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Yeah, the deeds are evil. The deeds were evil. So they were always rather darkness over light, because they're wicked. So it's only one thing the wicked will do, and that is love wickedness. Why would they want light? Why would they want light rather than darkness? So they can't be. So they can always continue in the wickedness. Once they get in wickedness, or they see in wickedness, or they taking a covering of wickedness and so forth, they will continue doing it. Right? You see, and this is a condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light. And that's true. Men love darkness rather than light. You see, because the deeds were evil. Yeah, they're evil, right? For everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither come into the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. Yeah. So these Israelites did not want to come into this light, because they don't want to be reproved. They don't want to give up the wickedness. They don't want to get correction, right? So that why they say, for everyone that doeth evil hated light. So once they're doing that, even once they're doing wickedness, they will hate the light, right? So eventually the things we teach, that way they hate us so much, because they love wickedness, right? But he that doeth truth cometh to the light. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be manifest, that they are wrought in power, right? So just a quick um some quick scriptures to show that really and truly these 2/3, right? These Israelites also, they love wickedness rather than light. They love they love they love sinning every day, and they love they totally gone, as the scripture, as Jeremiah say, Jeremiah 5 verse 6, it said they revoke and they are gone, It is a show what the jigs is today, because of this, this pop up with the increase of the crime on the land and so forth, and the jigs just encouraging it, you ain't see stand up against it and so forth. We know as the scripture say evil shall increase, but it just show you that what Jake like, they love wickedness rather than good, right? So 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 that way they find teachers, they find people that to make them continue in the wickedness. And when we speak in these things, they hate us because at the end of the day, the scriptures do lie, right? They will never come to this light, and they will never like nothing to than dealing with the light. So they will hate it, right? So they will hate us, right? What the scriptures say, rather they hear or forbear, right? So with that we give up praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Raka Kodash. We see the one of the apostles and elders of great mercy around the world, and started to sense the come out to the pushing the wooden on truth and translate the day in and the out. Say shalom.